Welcome to a short video summary of the Samsung HW-K950. You can read the full in-depth review via the link in the description or by clicking the info button on the top right of the screen. The HW-K950 is Samsung's new flagship soundbar with support for Dolby Atmos. It uses a 5.1.4 configuration and retails for £1,300. In the box, along with the main unit, there are two wireless active rear speakers and a wireless active subwoofer. The main unit is minimalist but attractive, with metal grills and brushed metal end plates. And on the right hand end plate there are some basic controls for on and off, source select and volume. The main unit has three forward firing channels, each composed of twin mid-range drivers and a wide dispersion tweeter. On the top of the main unit are two upward firing full range drivers that provide the front overhead effects. All the drivers have their own dedicated amplification. You can position the soundbar beneath the TV or wall mount it using provided brackets. The rear speakers use a similar design to the main unit, with metal grills covering the drivers. They are wireless speakers, although since they're also active, they will need to be plugged into a wall socket. The rear speakers both have front firing full range drivers, as well as upwards firing full range drivers for the rear overhead channels. The wireless active subwoofer uses an 8-inch sideways firing driver and has 160 watts of built-in amplification. It has a cloth cover over the driver and is ported at the rear. All the connections are on the underside of the main unit in two recesses. In the larger one, on the left, you'll find two HDMI inputs and an HDMI output, all of which support 4K and HDR, and in the case of the output, supports ARC as well. There's also an optical digital input and an analog input, along with built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi for use with Samsung's Multiroom system. On the right hand side is the connection for the AC power adapter and a mini USB port for firmware updates. The HW-K950 comes with a well-designed remote control that is comfortable to hold and intuitively laid out, with all the buttons you'll need to control the soundbar. Setup is easy, with all the speakers pairing when you first turn the system on. To the right of the centre channel is a simple dot matrix display which can show you the selected source. You can also select sound effects. There's an option to turn the Dolby Surround up mixer on and off. You can also adjust the levels of all 9 channels, as well as the level of the subwoofer, and you can also adjust the treble, bass and audio delay. The HW-K950 delivered a great performance regardless of the source. Music was detailed and dynamic, whilst dialogue was always clear and well defined. The front channels were wide and expansive, the rear speakers added great surround presence, and the overhead channels were extremely immersive, resulting in a wonderful Dolby Atmos performance. The subwoofer delivered plenty of well-integrated bass, although careful positioning is important, otherwise it can be a little overpowering. However, the Samsung HW-K950 is a fantastic Dolby Atmos soundbar, and when you consider its design, features and performance, it's a worthy winner of a highly recommended award. Thanks for watching.